And I'm streaming an EIK 4 on. This is like the EuroQuest 2 game something something. I don't know. D&D was canceled, so I wanted to play some Agricola, and this seemed to be what was the thing to do. Anyways, I've opened a pack with Mason. Maybe Maid on the rebound would be okay. Maybe Organic Farmer on the rebound would be fine. Only other really good card here is Magician. And then with Mason, I will grab Ox Team, because if I can pull off Ox Team, then I basically will have one. If I can do both. Oh, beautiful. I got past Axe. And there's Master Builder here, but more importantly, there's Cattle Breeder. So Axe plus Cattle Breeder is definitely the pick here, since it makes 2 rooms easy, and I've got Cattle Breeder to enable my Ox team. Wheeling Conservator would be fantastic. I doubt that I will, though. So I'm not really used to playing on this format on boiteajeux, so I'll probably make some mistakes, but that's okay. This is almost something where it would be easier to keep. Almost if you could like have the game in front of you. Like if I could have all the game boards set up, and then I could lay out the farms and everything, even if I didn't put the cards down, could probably do something kind of interesting with that. Yeah, so D&D got canceled, so I wanted to play something. I was thinking I'll stream again, and then I remembered, got an email about this yesterday morning, and originally, of course, I couldn't play. I should be refreshing. I think it's supposed to refresh automatically, but I should probably refresh. I should also open this tab, and can I hit refresh on this tab a lot? Does that work? Yes, it does. Okay. Yeah, the history tab is actually going to tell me what people are doing. So, only advice, have fun and good luck. Thanks. I think Montu and Gray are also playing. I don't know if they're streaming. And I saw Average Joe. And I guess that was mostly it from the people I recognized from Play-agricola. Oh, Mansion is quite good, but it's pretty expensive for what I'm going to try to do. Can I pull it off? I think with Resource Collector I probably can pull off Mansion. Alright. I have to temper my expectations down a bit and just say I'm not going to play all of these cards, but yeah, seems pretty good. Alright. Just have to make sure I'm hitting refresh every once in a while. Montu streaming. I guess we could look at the pairings. That's not any hidden information. Montu's playing with A440 and a name that I don't recognize. Actually, okay. There are 2 players because we didn't have enough numbers. I think there are 2 tables with only three players. Okay, everything's on Eric. That might happen in the draft if I'm not refreshing quickly enough. I should keep an eye on that. But I should see after Eric makes a pick, it'll go, like, it won't go to me next, right? Can I look at my hand? That's the thing I should do. Yeah. So I think with Resource Seller, I think my goal should be to do these 6 things. If I do these 6 things, I think I can win. I think I probably will win. Just because my score will be so much higher than anyone else's is, like, even really possible to be. So yeah, Reedstone food goal is always with Axe, Reed Stone Food twice. 2 reed. A 4 wood action, or more likely a 3 wood and 2 wood action. Oh, and just like that, I have an action. Oh, wow. Turnip Field and Swan Lake. Straw Thatch Roof as well. Straw Thatch Roof is kind of hilarious because of, it would be pretty good to need to be able to avoid Reed. But yeah, definitely taking Mendicant and other action. Swan Lake is good. I mean, Turnip Field is also very good. I might play one more occupation. So I think I'll take Swan Lake here. I wonder if it holds it. I wonder if it holds it so that I can't see my next pack until everyone's played that current pack. I wonder if that's how that works. Also, one of the nice things about doing this live instead of asynchronously on boiteajeux is that I don't forget all the 4 wood occupations in play, which is nice to know. That is how it works. Hey, Sid. Yeah, so this is like, I guess, a tournament setting, so I'll just say no advice, please, in chat. The one guy seemed kind of hesitant about me streaming, but he was like, well, we have no policy, so... I probably wouldn't play if I couldn't stream it. Because I'd rather just play on Play-agricola. Yeah, play with Biddy-lol or something. If I get advice, it's recorded. Yeah. Yeah, so it seems like Montu and Gray are both at 3-er tables. But yeah, 3-player games without the home modification of adding a food to the resource action is pretty brutal. So yeah, this hand is looking okay. If I can do everything on it, then I will win. That's like, if I can do all 8 of these things, I will win. And I mean, Mendicant helps me with that, so... The big question, I think I'd really like to pick up something like Cattle Dealer, or not Cattle Dealer, Mini Pasture. Something like Mini Pasture would be pretty great here. I need to make sure I keep refreshing. Okay, take Organic Farmer here. I have no intention to play it, but these cards don't really matter. Oh, and even with the slow refresh, I wasn't last to play. Good. Good! So what would be great? Something that helps me Reno in the minors, and I'm not even sure what that is. A miner that lets me turn clay into food would be pretty great. Actually, guys, does boiteajeux do I have to do this, or is it gonna refresh like periodically for me? How does that work? Like, will this page automatically update? I guess the advantage of being in the call, I'm not premium. The advantage of being in the call is that you just say, hey, I made my turn, right? No auto refresh. Okay, so that's a premium feature. Makes sense. I mean, that's a feature that it really makes sense to pay for because you're probably stressing the server more with an auto refresh feature where it's just constantly pinging. It's probably constantly pinging for an update. Um, and so then that's like, it makes sense. If you pay for them to have better servers, then you can have that feature. Oh, Master Builder, hilarious. And Granary. I mean, I don't think I'm playing both of these, but well, if I could do everything in my hand, I win. Maybe I should sideline one of my plans, like the cattle. Maybe I should sideline this plan and just content myself with like 2 manual fields, or even 0 fields and 6 rooms. This is definitely a hand that could be 6 rooms and fence 15, and a couple major improvements. All right, we're into the draft. Oh, I automatically got. Wow, I'm not even upset about getting Storehouse Clerk. I'm not even upset about getting Storehouse Clerk. So I'm third. So I probably get Auk, and I'll play Resource Seller. And then I would love to get a 2-wood action. People are being so negligent. They're being nice to me, passing me good cards. Yeah, so that's definitely a line I could go after, is Storehouse Keeper stuff. Keto Academy on the line. Projecting 9 stone rooms. If I didn't have to spend Reed. It's too bad I couldn't get a second cattle, because the other thing I could have done with a second cattle is set up a... okay, so what do we have? What Oct did blue play? Perpetual student. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care about the occupation space in the early game. Yeah, if I didn't have to spend Reed. So there was Straw Thatched Roof in the draft. And so what I could have tried to do, if there was a way to get 2 cattle, I could have set up Ox Team for the 3, set up the breeding cattle and the 3 fields at the same time. And then, boom, don't have to spend Reed. Boom, Axe. Boom, 3 wood rooms. This one I won't refresh as incessantly, because I've got another full rotation. I'll spam refresh once it's our Kircher's turn. So if it's Montu, Gray, and I in the final table, and Joe, I definitely say we just play on Play-agricola. That's gonna be my suggestion. Yeah, the person after me hasn't even moved yet. Much as a tough table. So green took the clay. Whoa! Whoa! 2 clay over 3 wood. This is madness. Okay, well, the odds that I get a good wood action, either 3 wood or 2 wood, just went up. I mean, probably the next 2 moves are 3 wood, 2 wood, but if someone has a start player that they want to get out, you know, like a landing net. Should do that actually. Boom. Reset interval, what, 5 seconds? 5 seconds is maybe quick. 7 seconds? Sure. I could use F5. Nice, it worked. Alright, well, I don't really want 1 wood. Oh, I need to turn it off when it's my turn. That's going to be really annoying if it does it on my turn. I guess I could pause it, is something I could do. Okay, well, I guess I'll just day labor. Day labor is okay. I'm not going to 1 wood. With resource seller, I think sometimes it's okay to 1 wood, but yeah. And I can't start player into Reedstone Food. I don't have a start player to play. Start player action. I think I just have to go up and do this when it's just have to stop it when it's my turn. Could use F5, but then I have to stand here doing the bird. So only 2 cards to know about. Oh, here we go. We had our action. Took plow. So nobody start playered. So usually the clay actions are pretty good next round. So I'll try to get a clay action. I plan to get a clay action next round. So like 2 reed into 2 wood would be fine here. Because then if I take clay next round and start player, then I should be going on Reedstone Food. Not that I really want to start player with this hand, though. I don't really want to play Stone Tongs. Like, maybe I'll play it, but I'm not super excited for it. The other thing to think about doing is just building 2 stables and not really worrying about fencing, just focusing on the mansion. And if I get mansion, Ox Team off. Alright, nice, my turn. Okay, so let's see what actions we had. Random Mock here. No, it's Sculptor. Okay, so Sculptor is going to eat some of the stone. I'll start with 2 reed. Yeah, 2 reed into 2 wood plus a wood. Looks fine. So yeah, unfortunately, with the election and everything, D&D, the DM said he was too busy. Oh. Yeah, so we didn't have time to plan our sessions, so so yeah, D&D is canceled. So I was gonna stream either way. Oh, did I turn it on again? I was supposed to re-enable. No, where's the address bar? Okay, let's close that and then do that. There we go. I need to. Oh, it's on. Okay. Oh, is it? It was on 0. Oh, it was back to me. Whoops. I hope they weren't waiting too long. 2 wood plus a wood. I don't think I've been slow. I'm not sure how long they were. I don't know how long they were waiting on me there, but the player after me is definitely like over twice my time. And I hope that there's not too. I hope that not much of that is them not knowing when I finish my turn. I hope that's not happening. But oh, I can see what card green played. Took Magician. So green is probably taking traveling players here, which of course they did. Yeah, 4 clay, 3 clay. So, I'm a little hungry. So definitely have to think about how I'm going to feed. I was thinking maybe a hearth after 4 clay. The oven is... I'd rather not build an oven because of the stone. Enjoy your evening. Yeah, 3 food would be okay with my second action. But I really want to get on Reedstone food. So I think start player stone tongs is okay. I mean, I could start player nothing. That's also an option. Start player nothing is definitely an option. So I just have to remember that when I turn the auto refresher back on, I need to put in an interval, or else it doesn't work. So yeah, Magician, Stone Sculptor. So Lebrot's is definitely just going to read Stone Food, right? No, took the 4 clay. Wow. So I bet our Kircher will take Reedstone Food. Okay. Stop. Yeah, Reedstone Food, so I'll grab the clay that comes with an extra clay. And then Auto Tapper, 7. Beautiful. Beautiful! It's just what I'll have to get into doing. Also, this plays much more like Solitaire for me because it's way more difficult for me to track what the other players are doing. No one's built the fireplace yet. The two clay players still has their two clay that they took with their fourth move, which was odd. So I'll see. Be interested to see if the blue player takes builds the fireplace here. If they don't, maybe I need to consider doing it. I don't know. Fishing's still there. If fishing's still there, maybe not. Mason Master Builder is like the it's like that's like such the beginner player combo. Like, oh, I'm doing it, guys, I'm doing it. While you have negative in every other category. Remember thinking, oh, that combo is so good. You know, 2 freestone rooms. Oh my god. All right, what did green do? Or blue? Blue played another Auk. Blue played Bread Seller. Wow. Bread Seller in response to the planned baking of green, I suppose. And then red played Manservant. Okay. Yeah, well, I guess I'll build the fireplace. Oh, it's me. Oh, it was fences, not major minor. That's out. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. Do I want to start player into Reedstone Food or do I want to get the sheep? I'm going to take 3 food here. No. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take 3 food. That's fine. I really don't want to start player. I could take 2 read next. I could take read next round. You're here with my fire. Yeah, I recalled incorrectly that closure, closure, closure. Cloisure. I don't know how to put the accent on that. So did green start player nada? Oh, start player clay roof. Ooh, clay roof is awesome. All right. Yeah, that explains the 2 clay in round 1. So they're ready to build a room. So yeah, blue has to choose between the fireplace or not. So I'll take the fireplace if Reedstone Food is not available. And fireplace is. Otherwise, I'll take reed here. This is a different way to be able to look at the farms for sure. What did he do? Reedstone Food. All right. So I'll build the first fireplace here. And then probably plan to take sheep in round 5. Man, if I could pull off fencing, that would be great. Yeah, you know what? If I could pull off fencing, that would legitimately be great. I need to make sure I do that quickly, otherwise it's going to refresh on me. Yeah, because you know what? Fencing to breed the sheep would be interesting. Because then, when it's time to grab the cattle, oh, I already have a pasture. But no, I'll just take the sheep for now and plan to. I want to get that room ASAP. Even though it looks like green wins the race for that room. Although it is appealing not to let CP accumulate. That is something to think about. Yeah, green builds a room. If I wheel the 2 reed, I could build 3 rooms. Because I would still need a reedstone food action. No, at that point, I'm definitely only building 2 rooms because I want the resources for my mansion, potentially. What did blue do? Blue took the 2 reed. Okay, that's fine. So my move is probably 2 wood. Okay, it's my turn. So stop the auto tapper, auto refresher. Okay, so I could take 2 wood here. Am I ever going to get a reedstone food action? Not if I keep staying in last, but eventually they'll get busy with the growth queue. I mean, I'm last in build order anyways, so I'll just grab 2 wood here. Then I'm ready to build a room normally. So the other thing I could do is throw out axe, build a wood room, because with resource seller, it's a bit easier than normal to build a clay room. Because you have more incentive to go on those mid lane clay grabs. Okay, back on with the auto tabber or auto refresher. Thinking auto tapper. So the one thing is because I'm not kind of playing as typical, I have to keep an eye on. This is a little unusual for me. I have to keep an eye on whether they can steal my sheep, just because it's a atypical format. If I can do my turn quickly enough that it's in between refreshes, it's good. I mean, at least that tells me my turn is not taking longer than 14 seconds. And 14 seconds is respectable. Oh, wow. We had family growth flip in round 5. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if that's good for me or not. I'm guessing we have Engelman do what? Engelman family growth into second move traveling players. That's probably what I would do. You don't risk those with first growth. You no longer risk the grain. I think that's probably yeah family growth so you can magician, and then blue builds, and then possibly red start players because they don't know that I can't start player into build. Or that I don't want to. What was it? It was not family growth. It was for clay. All right, definitely playing it risky with the traveling players. Unless they're going to leave family growth fallow, which seems unlikely. I guess you could if you're not worried about Labrats, but I mean, I don't think that would be correct. Yeah, I would have definitely family growth into the magician. That would have been my play. Wow, blue did not build a room. Whoa, that's yeah. I think that's probably wrong. I mean, not knowing what's in their hand, I would guess that that's probably an incorrect play. Yeah. Oh, I missed this, but blue played or red played conservator. Yes, so red correctly built a room. So I need to stop this, give myself time to think. Yeah, so it seems like this player to my right is not very, blue player is not very strong, but I'm not sure what I should do. I don't really want to start player, so I think I probably just grab the 3 wood for now, because at least this lets me start player stone tongs. And it also potentially gives me for granary, so give me wood for granary. I'm still hoping a reedstone food will fall into my lap. I'm still hoping for that. Also, I'm really hoping that these guys don't let the traveling players get to the magician. If green gets the magician action at the end of round 6, yikes, yikes. That's gonna be tough to beat. I mean, the player did take 2 clay in round 1 when I don't think they needed to, but I don't know. And they played raft, so they're really ready for some bottom feeding. Oh, we had street musician played. Okay. Do I want to let them... Okay, do I gamble that blue is going to mess around and let me grow again and let me build in front of them next round? I don't know. It feels like it's worth it to not grow or to not fight for it just to hope that I get that reedstone food action. Because I do have to consider... So if red takes traveling players here, then what am I doing? I could maybe play an Ock. Play like storehouse clerk. Nah. Okay, stop. Yes, our red did take the traveling players action. Okay, good. So yeah, occupation looks reasonable here, or take the sheep. I'm going to take the sheep. I don't think I have to take the sheep, but this lets me to go to the fireplace. Yeah. So I'm still hoping to get reedstone food. And it seems like green is not really interested in reedstone food. Green needs to figure out their feeding. So probably taking fishing this round. And then if blue does build, then that means I get reedstone food. Because then red would have to grow in response. And I need to put the auto tapper back, or the auto refresher back on. Auto tapper. I'm thinking like magic. That clay oven, that clay roof is sure going a long way. It kind of makes me regret not having start playered myself, because I could have just been first for all this time. Okay, so is stone tongs worth it to be first for 1 round? No, I'm not that excited about it. Is it worth it to be first for 4 rounds in a row? Yes. Yes, it would definitely have been worth, because I would have gotten a better wood grab just off of one of those random wood grabs. They certainly would have been 1 wood better. Yeah, so unfortunately, I think green might reedstone food to grab stone here. No, green is taking the 4 wood action. Okay. Yeah, so let's see what Labrats does. If they decide to build or not. They renoed. How? When? When did Labrats reno? Oh, just now, but it hasn't updated with the major improvement action yet. Okay. So Labrats renoed. So could be Clay Hut extension. Could be They renoed and played the stone oven and not the well with no grain to bake. Oh, I lied. They did get grain. Right. Right. They got grain from traveling players getting taken last round. Did they have 2 grain? Should look at the history tab. They baked 1 grain. Yeah. So they ran out and built the stone oven. Okay. Yeah, so it seems like I can probably read stone food into second action, start player axe, and then build and double build and grow in 7 and 8. That looks like it's going to work out. And I'm pretty sure from that point I win. Alright, stop the auto tapper, or the auto refresher. Reedstone food is taken by red, of course, because there's no pressure on that action. This is getting highly infuriating. Alright, I'm going to starve the table. I'm just going to try to starve the table. Or do I take the 3 wood to keep green off of building again? I mean, green can't build again if they're starving. Three food is not a great action. I'll take 3 wood. Wood will continue to be good. Maybe I should have taken the reed. I don't know. Just because maybe I do a clay action next round. If I don't get reedstone food again. I mean, I guess I probably start player second action. Start player granary. I guess. What did green do? Oh, it's still green's turn. Okay, they haven't moved yet. Oh, green took the fishing, of course. Makes a lot of sense. They were probably going to starve without it. At what point do I just say whatever? I double build and double grow and don't play axe. Like if I second move 2 reed here and my round 7 could then just be double build, double grow. Because yeah, if I build in 7 and then grow, obviously nobody can get in front of me in 8. Not without like farm steward or something. And you know what? They just took clay. Okay, so it could be clay hut extension. So clay hut extension would mess with double build, double grow. But probably red is growing, and I pull out. I get. Oh, you know what? Green could take 2 wood in first action build next round. That is possible. Whatever. I'm going to take the reed because it seems like that might not happen. Having this much wood is nice though, because it means I will double stable when I do eventually build rooms. So what are you doing here? Magician, maybe, as green? Or are you planning a reedstone food action next round to build your clay oven? Or are you taking 2 wood so that you can build into grow next round? And you figure your third action gets you some food. Yeah, your third action gets you 3 food. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the correct play. The one kind of annoying thing is that these are not in draft order. So I don't know who saw axe. Did I open axe? feel like I opened Axe as my minor. Yeah. Then I think I took Ox Team second. I think. We're into the new round, and green first action takes Reedstone Food. All right. Axe is pretty dead. Axe is very dead. But I get double build into double grow, and I have really solid feeding with the oven, or sorry, with the first fireplace, and having got the first sheep grab. So that's fine. I'm okay with this. So building a room takes a couple clicks because I'm going to build stables as well. So I do need to stop. I won't be able to do a 14-second turn. Start player, clay supports. All right, clay supports is good. Yep, Axe is dead. Axe is so very dead. Oh well. Oh yeah, with Axe I could build stables, but not without Axe. That's going to be irritating later. Because it means I'm probably going to like fence 7, and that's going to be my only fencing. Second action, family growth. And on family growth, play no minor, unfortunately. And I get no minor next round as well. I guess I'll play Stone Tongs. I don't know. Stone Tongs seems bad with Resource Seller getting me 2 stone. Because Resource Seller means at minimum, if I clear Resource Seller, I have 4 stone. So even if all 4 of those stone go to my stone house, that means at the minimum I'm playing the stone house. And if one of those stone actions comes with an extra, if it's not a 2 1 stone actions, if it's a 2 stone 2 stone action, then I'm at 6 and I'm only 1 Reedstone Food away from playing the mansion. What did green do? Major improvement, clay oven. Yep, unsurprisingly. So if the actions are discrete, maybe I don't have to stop the refresh to play my minor. Yeah, I think I'm not playing my minor. The problem with Stone Tongs is that if it slows down my clay or my fencing by 1 round, that's significant. This is hard to follow. Yeah, sorry. I should be mousing over this more often so you guys can see what's on the board. But yeah, you mostly have to watch this little screen in the top. These little things. I guess I could make it bigger. There's no need for it to be this small. Yeah, I could make everything bigger. So red is almost certainly going to reno Cooking Hearth as soon as possible. This player we know is building 2 clay rooms, maybe more. So if they could take clay first move next round, I would appreciate that, because that gives me time to take clay into building the granary. No. No minor improvement. Alright, that worked. Can't click on the cards. The platform is not that I would need to click on an EIK card. You know what? Sometimes it helps just to know which card it is, because sometimes it's not totally visible. So yeah, I would love for this player to go for 5 rooms, and to take clay with their first move, or 6 rooms even. They could easily do 6 rooms with a 4 clay action. Now they're not getting a 4 clay. Is 2 clay going to be worth it? Probably not. Probably they're building first move, especially if red takes wood. Yeah. Although I wonder if red leaves wood just because they think... Who's start player next round? Blue is start player next round? Oh, green took the 3 wood. Okay. So now it's red's last move. Any cards that I haven't seen? I should make sure. I need to make sure I'm doing this. So at least I'm acknowledging. At least I'm seeing all their cards. Oh, Well Builder. We had Well Builder just played by green. Wait, that can't be right. How did green play Well Builder? Or when? I'll look at the history tab. Well Builder was played with the last action in round 6. Okay, I need to consult this more, guys. I definitely need to consult this more. I'm going to put this... You know what? Maybe I should tile them. Yes, I should definitely tile them. Yes, and that makes itself smaller. Beautiful. I just need to go F5 over here when it's my new turn. Oh, red played an Auk. What Auk did red hit? Auk, Clayfirer. Feeding is easy for me. I just hit time to lunch. Yeah, so I'm doing something like family growth, 3 sheep, clay or wood or something. This is like Turbo Agricola. I would not say it's like Turbo Agricola. This is a different kind, certainly. This is very different from Play-agricola.com. Yes, it is, Fofo. I agree. So Clayfirer. That's going to let them reno this round. But they didn't random it. Oh no, Archer doesn't have Perpetual Student. Right, they just played it manually. They just want to get their Manservant on ASAP. So green is certainly hoping to get a Reedstone Food action here. Blue did build, that's fine. I don't care. Green is definitely hoping to hit Reedstone Food here. Although 2 stone into the well is fine. Means I'm probably going back into last. So since I'm going back into last, I should make sure I take the sheep this round before anyone else can get them. Speaking of which, let's do a check. No one else can go after my sheep. No one. Good. Yeah, just got to make sure I go over here and hit F5 every once in a while. Oh, it is Quarryman. What? This is not the Quarryman picture. This is the... Is it? Is that the Quarryman picture? Oh, I read that wrong. I wonder if I looked at the name. Okay, I thought this was once per I thought this was the once per harvest card. No, it's just Quarryman. Okay. All right. They just did it because I see here 1 to 2 Quarrymen, and that made me confused. This is the same game that Montu. It's same competition, separate game. Yes, this is like a pseudo. Well, it's not a pseudo tournament. It is a tournament. Whoops, not Reno, not major. Family growth. They just took clay, right? Yeah. They just took clay. So I value the 4 clay action next round very highly. I'm winning? Oh, on the point score, sure. I think I'm probably winning in the regular thing, too. Players are competing for the prize of 10 internets. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like, it's just playing the game. It's just organized play online, which is fine. Organized play, nothing wrong with that. Yeah. So first pick, it was first pick Well Builder because Magician was in my opening hand. I took Mason over it. It's only 2 tables, so it's round of 16, and then winner goes to the round of 4, and then winner wins. So it's it's a two round tournament, 1 game per round. Whew. Two in Wednesday, you say? First and second? Nope. Just first. There are 4 tables. Montu's playing at a table with 3, and Gray, I think, is playing at a table with 3, and then tables 3 and 4 were 4-player tables. What was their second move? Made. Oh, they random made. Oh, that's a nice pull. I could comment. Nice pull. Oh, it refreshed me. Okay. What did Red do? Red played the BMW. So am I just taking 3 wood and then taking the sheep with my last move? I think that's what I'm doing. It did go through. Nice. And then the well is built on start player. Yep. As expected. So I think I'm... Well, you know what? Red got their Reno off. What did green... Yeah, red got their Reno off. So red has some food now. Green's feeding is fine. Yeah. Green's going to traveling players here, right? Last move. Yeah, green's feeding is great. It might be me, Montu, and Gray. And I think average Joe is at the 4th table too. But I mean that's it's very unlikely that it'll be the 4 of us. Very unlikely. There are good players. There are other good players, and also anything can happen in 1 game. Write-in candidate Rilo Kren. So last move for me is going to be the sheep, so I definitely need to stop the refresh for that to eat all the sheep. Three reed next round would be fine, although it makes reedstone food actions pretty bad for me. Looks like though I'm probably not getting 3 stone, but 4 clay into 3 stone would be the dream. That would be the dream for next round. Plows a field. Okay, so stop. Take the sheep. So yeah, dream is 4 clay, 3 stone, 3 reed, and some wood probably. That's my dream next round. All these guys have food per round coming up. Should remember that. Yeah, Magician went off. Street Musician goes off. So yeah, those two are playing nicely with each other. No axe? No axe. Yeah, I had to dump the axe. So what's green gonna do here? Might take the 4 clay. Might take the 4 wood. Might take the 3 stone. Might build a room? No, room is not contested. No need to build a room here. Might build a room anyways, just to get the room. So this feeding is basically settled between Quarryman, the BMW, and Manservant. They're gonna need like 1 Reedstone food action like every 3 rounds or something to be good. Oh, refresh is not on. Whoops. Better do that. No. Okay, it wasn't my turn. Whew! I need to remember. I have to turn it back on. So this first move is 4 clay. Oh, green did first action build a room. Yeah, so blue was forced to start player and played Acreage. Okay, Acreage with Street Musician going off this many times. That's pretty nice. Our Kircher is taking start player, and we're waiting to see start player and played Beehive. All right. Well, I will happily take the clay and turn this guy back on. So that's all the clay I need for the rest of the game. Unless I take clay again and use it to build the granary, which seems pretty likely. I might do that this round. Yeah, you know what? It gets me a grain if I reno this round. The problem is I want to take these wood actions as well. So website is very user unfriendly. It's just something you have to get used to. Unfortunately, just part of playing on here. Green took 4 wood. Yeah, green's gotten a lot of good wood actions. So that's definitely making me nervous about their game state. Also, red is kind of overkill on food, to be honest. Playing Quarryman was a mistake. Yeah. Playing Quarryman was a mistake if you were also going to play Beehive. And you didn't need the Auk for Beehive if you were going to play Clayfirer. Yeah, I think playing Quarryman was not great for red. Because the BMW, the Manservant, and then now the Beehive, that's more than enough. My turn again. So the stone is gone. The wood is gone. I will grab the reed. You know what? Maybe I Reedstone food. Considering that I might need another clay action soon enough. Yeah, the 3 reed. I'd probably rather Reedstone food twice than take all my reed with 1 move. I do need to Reedstone food twice more, sorry, to be clear. But the Reedstone food action is better with Resource Seller because it means I don't have to wait for stone to be on top anymore. Or for the stone action to become reasonable to take. I could still take the reed. I still have 2 more moves. So yeah, I think one of them is Reno Granary. And then the other, I'm not sure. Green is probably taking the green is probably taking the fishing. Are they? I don't know. It might take the 3 read. I don't know. Oh, they took the fishing. Yeah. Oh no, they did not. They did. Did they do traveling players again? They did do traveling players again. So they did traveling players ahead of fishing there to get the grain. That's quite good for the street musician. Street musician's been a monster this game. Renault is not threatened at all, so I will definitely get Renault with my last move. The 3 read are still there. Could play an Auk. Nah. I don't want to take 3 wood. A cattle breeder here would probably be fine. Yeah, I could play cattle breeder here. Okay, I need to stop. So I can do this. Then last move Renault and play Granary. There we go. There's my turn. So I get a green in 10 and 12. Good. So next goal, take wood, make space to hold cattle, and then get 2 cattle. Or get a second cattle. If I have to take 1 cattle, I have to take 1 cattle. I'm fine with that. If my moves, like if I take 4 wood with my first move next round, I would do that for sure. Ooh. Do they have Stonehouse Extension? Does Red have Stonehouse Extension? Could play that with their first move, potentially. 4 cards played. Do I need to lie down? Honestly, it's just being last all of like the first... I was last like all of the first 6 rounds or something. Or I was third. I've been third or fourth the whole game, basically. So I just haven't had the opportunity to get on those actions. Yeah. Starting to get there now. So yeah, all I need is 3 clay for 3 clay for mansion, and I don't need any more clay the rest of the game. So a 2 clay action is sufficient, which there are 2 of them in this round, although they're not particularly important. I would love to pull for 3 wood, get both the 3 wood actions. It's probably not happening. And cattle did not come out, so I need to plan to take 1 cattle in 11, and then play Ox Team after that. Very likely it will be start player Ox Team, although Renault Ox Team is a possibility. Yeah, because then I would be ready to play Mason. That would be pretty sick. Pretty sick. Oh, they spent all their stone. Or they spent all their reed. Took the reed? Sure. We'll happily grab 3 wood. Happily grab 3 wood there. Yeah, the 2 clay is only like my last move. If I have nothing else to do, I'll take 2 clay. That's like last resort here. I have a lot of food coming. This is like we would run out of food tiles food level amount of food on the table there. Also, as the player with the mansion, pretty happy to see this many renovations this early. The fact that there's someone in stone already makes it a lot more likely that I get a stone action. Wood got taken by green. That's fine. I think I fence 4 here. I think I'm not fencing. I think I'm not fencing 6 or 7. I'm just fencing 4. Because I'm gonna leave. I want to leave myself the wood for Ox Team, so I can play Ox Team really quickly. Although maybe leaving Ox Team for Reno is okay. Yeah, with my last move. So plan on getting a 2 wood action with one of my first 2 moves. And then Reno, and then a 1 cattle, and then Reno Ox Team. That would be okay. Turnip field, yeah, that's a good one. Turnip field on family growth. Oh, green did not family growth. Green could have family growth. But instead they were magnanimous. Let red get in there. Or blue get in there. Considering how bad the miners were in this game, nobody's been taking start player for family growth. No one. Alright, I have 3 moves left. I think 2 wood into fencing is okay. Two wood into fencing and then 2 clay. And then I can grab a 2 stone or a reedstone food action next round. Re-up start player with Spinny. Okay. I feel a lot better about that 2 wood action. Oh no! Fencing got taken. Green fenced 4. Wow. Doing exactly what I'm planning to do. How dare they? How dare they? Alright. 2 clay and then reedstone food. If reedstone food's still there. Probably is not going to be there with my last move, but you never know. 2 clay and then 2 sheep, I guess. Does anyone else have a hearth? Nope. 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 Nobody else can eat those animals. They're just points at the moment. Two clay for blue. In the interest of viewing our audience, hover the board. Yeah, sure. Reedstone food's still there, so I take the other clay action. And then I'm hoping to wheel reedstone food. I'm guessing that green is going for a one of the pairs of animals. Yeah, red took a vegetable. Don't really care about the vegetable. The only downside about this is I don't see the name, but I guess I see it when it refreshes initially. Oh. Green took the fishing action. Okay, so we're just waiting to see whether I get Reedstone food back or not. I don't know that Labrats is interested in a third reed. They've done nothing shows that they are, but I mean Reedstone food is a fine action. The thing is the BMW is gone, so you have there's very little that you can spend on reed. All right, I get Reedstone food. Get an extra stone. So they're probably taking one of the triple animals. Green is. One of the triple pairs of animals, I'm guessing. So I will take one of the triple pairs of animals. Or do I take wood and fence and play it safe? You know what? I can't take... I can't take the animals if I take wood. So it's animals, fence, cattle, ox team. That has to be my sequence here because I need the food. Yeah. I should be able to play ox team on Reno because there's not much clay available for green to Reno with. And not much stone for blue either. So I should be able to Reno nice and easily here. The only problem with renovating here is that I can't Reno fence, and it looks like with how little wood there is that people are going to be waiting until to Reno really late. Stop. Stop. All right. Sure. Go ahead and take all the boar. Cook all of them. Beautiful. Red first action took a grain. Okay. They're obviously planning to do a sow action here. So I expect green takes the sheep. And auto refresher back on. There we go. Green is gonna start player family growth. And what did they play on family growth? They played drinking trough. Yeah, drinking trough is a pretty poor miner. Yeah, it's a pretty poor miner. Whoa, that refresh happened really quick. Need to place my mouse differently because the thing like moves. So if I'm not hovered over it, yeah, like that, and then it like shifts. All right, that didn't happen the way I wanted it to. Yeah, I'll have to just do this. Yeah, because now it's our Kircher's turn. So we had start player and what miner for blue? Start player Carp Pond. Sure. Yeah, there were some good miners. Carp Pond. Probably Carp Pond's even better than Swan Lake in this format. But I didn't have that choice between those two. So yeah, green did family growth. So the 3 sheep are still there. So that makes me optimistic I should be able to get this 1 cattle. No one's played anything. And you know what? It looks like red is going on so. No way to interact with the cattle. Yeah, they're going on so. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to fence. Fencing takes time. Stop. ID defense 6 at most. Yeah, no one has any way of interacting with the cattle still. The only, except for green, and green would take the sheep before they take the one cattle. I hope. I hope. Yeah, taking the sheep. Already refreshed. Excellent. What did blue do? Blue took 3 wood, which is actually only 2 wood. So probably was not aware of the spinny because you would always take 2 wood over 3 wood. Yeah, seemingly was not aware of the spinny. Unless you're trying to police red from getting 6 wood. That would be the other reason to do that. But yeah, normally you should just take 2 wood. I need to stop the refresh. All right, looking good. I'm liking where I'm at. So if I do my 3 fields up here, my 2 rooms like this, then I can fence 6 down here. But it seems more likely that I'm not going to fence max. So I think I probably just put my 3 fields like that and just cut off these 2 rooms. I mean, I know I'm playing those 2 ox. That's not it. That's not in question. Green took activated magician. Yeah, green, and then gave a green to the street musician. That street musician is getting some work in. Definitely getting some work in. My turn. Stop the refresh because Ox Team will take some time. This kind of sells that I have a way to fill my farm, but they all saw Hut Builder, or it could just be fields. Both are possible. They don't know anything for sure. What did they do, by the way? They took 2 stone. Okay. So I need to get my mansion stuff. So I need 3 wood for the mansion, plus wood for fencing. I need... so this guy's empty. Resource cellar is empty. So I need a reedstone food action plus a 2 stone action. Which is definitely doable. Reedstone food plus a 2 stone action. Yeah. What was green's last move? Oh, they didn't have a move. They pulled traveling salesman with perpetual student. Sure. Everyone has to get their feeding done. Stop the refresh. All right. Time to lunch. And then let's breed the cattle. That's my harvest phase. Alright. New round. Time for a new round. Harvest is so easy. Yeah. Harvest is easy. You just click the feed 2 times. Feed the amount. Feed the amount of food. Yep. Although, to be fair, it's that simple when you're feeding with food on Play-agricola as well. It's just that feeding with other stuff is more complicated. I mean, feeding with other stuff is more complicated on here, too. To be fair. To be fair. Alright, new round, and it is plow sow. Not being a simultaneous and massive pain in the... Yes. Single harvest takes a day. Yes, exactly. Yeah. And it's annoying waiting for people to log on to do something that should take them like 1 click. Alright, what am I taking here? Probably 4 wood. If 4 wood is there, taking 4 wood. So if green does like family growth or plow sow. Three stone wouldn't be too bad. I don't really need 3 stone. Like 2 stone is good enough. I can take 2 stone next round. Because I'm going to reed stone food for my other reed. And obviously I would like wood for fencing and for mansion. So, although I think I might win this game even if I don't fence anymore. I think just mansion with 6 rooms and this many fields, I think I'm in good shape. I think I'm in pretty good shape here. The one thing I can think about is building the thing. Upgrading to a cooking hearth. I could do that for sure. Red takes the 4 wood. So that means... Or sorry, blue takes the 4 wood. So red is likely going to plow sow. Yes, red is definitely going to plow sow. It looks like they're already committed to the action, and they're just doing the sow part of it now. Stop. This is a pretty ugly lineup of actions. Could plow 1 field for 2 points. I don't really want to take 2 wood. I could probably get 2 wood with a later move here. I'm going to plow. Plow, reedstone food, mason, family growth. No, I can't family growth this round. But mason last action, certainly. And a reedstone food action here. Then maybe second move is cooking hearth upgrade. And refresh needs to go back on. I'm interested to see what green does here. What did green do? Green took the clay so they can finally reno. Blue could re-up start player. Red would like family growth quite a bit. Red would love the extra actions, so we might see red start player. If red start players, then I'm really hoping to grab probably a wood action with my first move next round. Give up plow sow to green to get a good wood action, and then second move take one of the sheep actions or one of the animal actions. And I think this is looking Very much like I like to play it with Mansion with 5 rooms, lining up round 14, Family Growth plus Mansion as a guaranteed spot to play it on. Because it's only a difference of one round. So it's only a difference of 1 action. It guarantees that I can play Mansion. Saves me a bit of food. Yeah. Shepherd's Crock or Shepherd's Crook on Family Growth. Okay. Yeah, they don't quite have the wood for it, but 1 more wood action and they have the wood for it. So I'm keeping an eye on red to see if their number of peep go to 1. That's how I know that it's my turn. There we go. And they're taking a 2-part action. They took stone. How come it didn't immediately go to me when they took stone? Did they have an activated effect? No, they did not. Weird. I'll grab Reedstone Food here. Yeah. Over one of the 2 wood actions. I'm hoping that those 2 wood actions go untaken. And then my last 2 moves are probably Mason and Vegetable. Unless one of the wood actions get taken, then I'll probably take the other one. Oh, Red has the stuff for another room. Red's going to build another stone room. Awesome. Well, I did say with Mansion Ox Team there was a good chance that I only fenced once, some small little amount. And that looks like it's on track to be correct, just because getting 4 wood, like getting enough wood to fence again, is going to be quite difficult, while also making sure that I have 3 wood for the mansion. What did green do? Took a vegetable. Okay, so no vegetable grab for me. That drummer boy's really paid off. I mean, I could play Master Builder this round. No. No, this looks like I'm going to Cooking Hearth. I'm going to Mason and I'm going to upgrade the Cooking Hearth. I think those are my 2 moves here. Did blue family growth 3rd move? Or no, they already family growthed earlier. Because they played Shepherd's Crook, yeah. Oh, blue's fencing. Fencing 12, it looks like. So satisfying themselves with only 2 sheep. So I think this is probably a mistake. I think probably with in blue's position, it's correct to grab 2 more wood and fence 14. Trigger your shepherd's crook twice. That's probably what I would do. Because you're not getting 4 fields anymore. Just content yourself with 2 fields, if that. Nobody's start playered yet. The minors in this draft must have been really low quality. So, with vegetable not there, yeah, cooking Hearth Mason probably is correct. If I have to take wood, I'll take wood, but it's not my preference. Last move, what for red? Last move, built a stable in a room. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and play Mason. And I can activate Mason anytime. Which I can do whenever. Doesn't really matter. So if green doesn't take wood, how can I tell who is start player? Yeah, it's this little one beside Lab Rats. Yeah, that's right. Right here, little shield. And if they're start player next turn, it's in brackets. The little one is in brackets. So if someone takes start player here, like if green takes start player with one of their last 2 moves, then it's going to have the one with brackets beside their name. I know that much. My cattle breed at the end of this round as well, which is nice. Oh, green did their move. What move? What was it? Take start player with no minor. So yeah, so now you can see the one with the brackets beside Eric's name. Guessing blue is not taking wood. So I will also not take wood. I have time to take wood. I should get a good wood action with my first move next round, and if I don't, I'm getting plow. That means I'm probably getting plow. So either way, I'm fine with what happens. Playing Swan Lake would be nice as well. I need to keep that in mind. Because after I play Master Builder, I would be able to play Swan Lake. Yeah, it looks like green is ready to plow sow. With 2 different types of crops and at 4 family members, I would guess it's plow sow. Should remind myself of everyone's farm. But yeah, I pretty much got it in my head. Looks like my game is going much better than yours. Yeah, you're playing 3-player, right, Gray? That really sucks. Sorry to hear that. Both the wood actions are still there. So let's do, oh, not this. Major, minor, cooking. Yes. Upgrade to a cooking hearth. Could have built my stone room as well, but I'm going to be sneaky. The miners, man, great. I remember some of the pain of playing this format. The miners in this game are so bad. The miners in this game are so bad. And that, like, for the first 7 rounds, start player only changed hands, like, once. Because nobody was interested in taking start player. Validate the harvest phase. It's not a harvest phase. Silly game. Alright. Let's see what happens. One wood is... Yeah, one wood did not get taken. Right. So yeah, I'll take one of the wood actions. Is your game already over, Gray? I guess it makes sense. We're like an hour 40 in. Yeah, the economy is so different in 3rd player. Yes. Yes, you are very... I would have struggled in a 3-player game as well, for sure. So I think this is plow sow. I think. Unless we think green really needs a bake action, but it does not look like that to me. Does not look like that's the case. Yeah, and the other thing is, in a best of one, in one game, anything can happen. Like, in one game, anything can happen. Oh, they did a move. What's the move? Oh, they took 6 wood with their first move. Wow. Alright, well, I just hope the 3 wood gets to me. I mean, plow sow and family growth are pretty good moves, right? Plow sow is good. If I don't get 3 wood but I get plow sow, then having to spend 2 actions on wood next round is whatever. It's fine. I guess it's possible that red first move family growth with room. That's possible. Plow sow for blue? Sure. Red took family growth. Taking 3 wood. Definitely. No question. Yeah, I was saying that without the mod that gives a resource and a food, without that home rule, it's really brutal. Like the without the take one resource action having a food, it's so bad. Plow to green, sure. Red took family growth without. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, the level of I think just the experience level is not super high. Like green with clay roof took 2 clay as their first action in round 1. I mean, they were fourth, but not what I would have done. I don't think it was. I don't think it was right. There were a couple kind of odd things. I'm pretty sure red has like way too much food. So what are we going to come in at? About 2 hours and 5 minutes. So that means this game's about a half hour longer than a Play-Agricola game. Some of that's the site. Some of that's the form just the way we're playing the fact that we're playing on boiteajeux and stuff doesn't necessarily refresh immediately. So my next move, 2 stones shouldn't be a very high priority. Well, blue maybe is interested in it. But I could get 2 stone next round. So I'm going to take the sheep here. 1 sheep into my house, 1 sheep in the hearth. Next stage of the tournament happening immediately? No, it's happening Saturday night. Happening Saturday night. The concept of a hearth providing room for animal. Yeah, the idea is basically you just have to account for what you're doing with all your animals. Like it says, here's your capacity. Like it really breaks it down. I guess I should consider plow sow. If the 2 stone is not there, I should consider start maybe even master builder into start player Swan Lake. If the 2 stone's not there, if the 2 stone is there, probably 2 stone into vegetable. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could also 2 stone into mansion. That would be fine. Start player mansion. And then play Swan Lake on family growth. Yeah, that would work. So yeah, 2 stone into start player, or 2 stone into vegetable, or awk into start player. Any of those. What does green do? Green took 1 cattle. And then 2 stone is taken by blue. Wow, I'm a little surprised by that. A little surprised. I mean, I only need 2 stone, so it's not like I need a huge amount of stone, but I do need 2 stone. But yeah, I'll go ahead with my plan to awk Housebringer or House Builder into start player, and then plan to I should build my rooms. There's no sense in me holding on to them, but yeah, so now I can start player Swan Lake, and then first move Plow Sow into second move 2 stone. Third move maybe taking food, and then fourth move Reno Mansion. Or sorry, Family Growth Mansion. Anyone in chat know how Montu's game went? Looks like he deleted the VOD. Yeah, he had to play a 3-player game. So it seems like of the 3 of us, the person with the 4-player game is going. The game person playing a 4, which they're used to, is doing well. Maybe Joe will have done well. Hopefully. I'm cheering for Joe. What did green finally do? Green took vegetable? Were they already on? Yeah, it took vegetable. Okay. So yeah, it's red's turn. Or blue's turn, sorry. Start player is there. What did they take? They took Reedstone food. Good. So I should be able to get 1 stone or 2 stone in the last round. Start player Swan Lake. Looks good to me. Then I eat 2 cattle to feed. Oh, I need to actually build my rooms. Should do that. Yeah, even if I have to do 2 actions to take stone, it's still fine. So yeah, I built 2 rooms, 3 points each, putting me at 33. I plow sow for 1, 2, 3, 4 points. And then that puts me at 37. Mansion for 12 plus family growth puts me at 52. And then I have to eat 2 points from cattle. So I probably end somewhere around 50. 50, maybe 52 if I get a vegetable action. If I get a 2-point action with my third move. So if I get plow sow into 2 stone into vegetable, basically, is my only 2-point action, I think, at that point. Because I can't hold the boar. Taking food would be a 1-point move. Is Braggart available? Could I get Braggart? How sick would that be? If I played Braggart. Be pretty sick. What did they take with their last move? Took 2 clay. Okay. 2 clay lets them build the 2 clay fireplace. Do they need the food? They probably need the food. No, they don't need the food. Could be going for the pottery with a first action 2 stone. That would be a bit of a problem. That would be quite the problem if they first move took 2 stone. I'm hoping they have better stuff to do than that, but it's not guaranteed by any means. All right. Stop. Okay. Time to Mason. And then I may as well have Builder too. I'm just going to say, look at all my points. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Boom. That's a bunch of points with 1 move. Pretty good. Alright, so I just need that 2 stone action. Give me that 2 stone. Y'all got some of that 2 stone? 2 stone, 2 stone, 2 stone. Okay, so I'm pretty sure red's not taking 2 stone. Green would take 2 stone if they're trying to build the pottery, which I believe is still available. Yep. Is that their best move? I think probably not considering there's 4 wood on the table. 4 wood lets them go from fencing 7 to fencing 11. So going from fencing 11 to fencing 15. So fencing 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So bigger is 1 extra point. And then 2 more pastures. So it's a 3-point move for them to take for wood compared to 2-point move that building the pottery would enable. Let's refresh time, by the way. So it's so bake. Interesting. So I'm hoping blue does not take the 2 stone with their first move. They might need Reno Fireplace, potentially. So they don't want to eat a bunch of raw grain. I should probably look at their farms. They have Perpetual Student, though. They can get an extra 2 food pretty easily. And then eat a grain. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. Plow is worth 3 points for them since they only have 1 field. So it is plow. All right. I think I pegged red as the least likely to take the 2 stone action. So I just need that to hold true here. I also need to keep an eye out for Farm Steward. Anything that lets them family growth with room. I need to be careful about that. There's nothing at the moment. But it doesn't mean that Farm Steward's not out there. What did they take? It doesn't matter. 2 stones available. They took family growth. Yeah, it makes sense. Family growth is sensible. Green takes the wood this time. Yeah, so green got the wood back. So green is probably lining up Reno fence. Blue is probably lining up Reno fireplace so we can see where everybody's moves are going to end up. Pretty obvious what my last move is. 3 wood, 3 clay, 2 reed, 3 stone, and mine and a family growth with room action. Should I do a how to play mansion? Is that what I should do? How to play mansion. Get resource seller. It's kind of hard to play mansion at full cost, but resource seller helps. Blue, Reno, and what? Just Reno? Reno fence just a block. Ooh. That's really nasty, actually. I guess red can't fence at all. It would mostly just be don't play it in most games. Yeah. Yeah, get resource seller. So you actually have resources. Also, hello, Sid. So you said you wanted to criticize my draft. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I can take it. I'll grab the vegetable here for 2 points. Also, don't pass mansion. Don't play it, don't pass it. It's kind of like Patriot in that you can't, like, if you pass it to the wrong person. Turnip Field over Swan Lake is the main one. Turnip Field is very good. Yeah, Turnip Field is very, very good. Ooh, Turnip is better than Swan Lake. In most cases, yes. In this specific case, it's not. Like in this game, I would have played it a little differently if I had turnip field, but not much differently. So green fenced in response to the Renault fence being taken. I had close to no tough decisions. Well, my opening pack was Mason, then it's like Mason, then Magician, then stuff that's not even on the screen. I'm gonna refresh. Do I get this? Did I get it in time? I did not. All right. There we go. $15 victory point action incoming. Yeah, pretty great move. I'm gonna mute desktop sound and just hop into that Discord. Hey guys. So yeah, the game was pretty kind to me, I have to say.
Oh, the man. Oh, there it is, the man. I'm like, holy cow! I had like 15 points in the last move.
Yeah, Mansion is pretty explosive like that. One of the few cards that does that.
Yeah, good thing we're not worrying about second place, like substantial winning score, because we're not gonna. But that's. There was a three-player game that ended with 54 points.
Wow. That's hard to do in a 3-player game. Anyways, I'll say thanks for the game, guys, and stay safe.
Alrighty.
Alright, I'm back. Joe! Joe, you won? Oh yeah, I forgot to ask. Bad sequencing by me in round 9 cost you the game. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Playing the finals now? No, the finals will be Saturday night. I believe. Strawberry Patch. Nice. That's some nice points. I guess I can turn off auto refresh. No, I still need to do the last harvest when it's my turn. I'm not sure how much those guys were actually chatting. The game was silent. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I told them I was going to drop out of the Discord, and they said that's fine. Their interface on boiteajeux. Yeah, this thing over on the right, the mini forum. This is where you can chat. I said, nice pull when they got made. It seemed like a nice timing for made. Although, did they want it one rounder? They might have wanted it as their first stock, I guess. But I mean, to get it... Oh, or maybe it was third. Did they play Street Musician manually? They may have. I don't remember. Just waiting for the end of the game at this point. Everyone's taking their 2-point moves. Yeah, you can't chat with an individual opponent. You can only chat with like the whole table. Unless there's a DM function on like the main site. Which I've never used. Alright. I can stop refreshing. So cook. Cook. Time to lunch. I think I did all that correctly. 52-point final score, pretty good. Well, I'm only one of two that played a 4-player game. I had my sympathies to the people who had to play 3-player. I think that's a rough format. Well, I gotta win it all, right? To represent Play-agricola. I gotta win it all. Gotta win it all. Da, 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 da. I can imagine that 3-player is decided by who gets 2 clay in round 2. Because of how hungry it would be. Like... Alright, we're just waiting on our Kircher to finish up our end of the game stuff. Looks like we have our final. Put GG in the thing on the side. Alright, so blue comes second with their 5-room stone house. Our Kircher third. And green in fourth. But they were all very close to each other. But yeah, my mansion was quite explosive. Oh wait, so now I need to figure out how to report, and I'll be doing this on Saturday again, so I'll probably work it into my stream, try to line up a regular 4 and then play this. So, guys, that's going to be all for me for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. I will be back maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I'll stream either tomorrow or Friday, probably tomorrow in the evening, and yeah, otherwise we'll see you next time. Bye.